Hey guys, this is Chris, strat-o-matic, Delaware. I know it's been a while, so I decided I was going to put a video on tonight. Just played a great football game with my brother this afternoon, and every year when I get to where I'm breaking out the football game, I always wonder to myself, what the heck do you do with fumbles? I mean, there's nothing in the printed rules that come with the card and dice games that have anything to do with fumbles. I've looked high and low. I even sent an email to strat-o-matic tonight just wondering, but did a little more searching, and I found something online. I'll show you that in just a second. But if you look at the rule book, this is all there is on fumbles. Fumbles. Once it's occurred, you roll 2 dice to see who has possession of the football. 2 to 6 and 12, offensive team recovers. 7 through 11, defensive team recovers. I made an insert, but it says further information is available on the X chart. See right up there? Also found on the X chart. Well, on the X chart, underneath injury chart, it's just a rehash of the same thing. Result of dice after fumble: 2 through 6 and 12 offense, 7 through 11 defense. There is nothing on how you determine which player recovered a fumble. There's nothing on how many yards on a fumble return. I mean, even the onside kick just says there's no returning of an onside kick. Player just falls on it to get possession. So I did some searching, and this is what I came up with. You do a search for strat-o-matic football fumble rules C&D. The very first, the third one that comes up, and it's a little further down actually. Let me scroll down to it. Right there, it's a PDF, magic.hobbytown.com, strat-o-matic downloads. Now this is probably some league put it together. It may come with the computer set or something, I've heard, I don't know. But this is just about as good as we're going to get, I think. I'm going to scroll down because fumbles are on page 11. Right there. Fumbles. And it explains, again, the 2 through 6. Here it says, or 11 and 12 for the offensive team, and only 7 to 10 for the defensive team. So, I mean, whichever way you want to go with it. But this is a revised rule. Exactly who revised it, not sure. I don't think it's official. Again, I think it's a league rule book. There is an advancing loose ball chart in this PDF. It explains that as far as the whole thing, how to decide who recovers a fumble or a loose ball on a kickoff or a punt. Rules on fourth down and offensive player. The only offensive player that can recover a fumble and advance the ball is the ball carrier. Fumble into the end zone. If it happens on the offensive card, if the yardage carries it to or through across the goal line, then it's a score. If it happens on the defensive card, then if you read the fumble on the defensive card, it's a kind of like a loose ball rolls across the goal line, and then you roll to see who recovers it in the end zone, kind of thing. Go down to the next page. Fumbles on kickoff return, and also a little rehashing of advancing loose balls. And there's other stuff on here. They've got blocking kicks, coffin corner, punt, pooch punts. It's got a few more things in here. But you go down to the tables, the charts, and they have how to determine who recovers a fumble. Rolls 2 through 12, so two red D6s. If it's a sack fumble, a fumble on a sack. Line buck or a must run, like a quarterback is chased out of the pocket. Any other run, and receiver fumbles. And per roll, it tells you who recovered the fumble, an offensive fumble recovery or a defensive fumble recovery. One's a chart, one's a table. Yeah, okay, tomato, tomato. And it's also got quarterback receiver fumble ratings adjustment charts. And you got a block kick chart, but advancing loose ball. Here is yardage. Roll 2 through 12. If it's a quarterback sack or a receiver fumble, there's your first column. That's what happens. And then if it's any other circumstances, a run fumble, loose ball on a blocked kick or a kickoff return or a punt return, you use that one over there. So it's something to go by, and it looks good, it makes sense. I'm going to put this mechanic into the game myself until I hear something official, but as for now, I'm going to use this because, you know, I like a little bit better completion to the game, and it's something that the game as I've been playing it has been missing out, so I'm going to use it. So finally, when there's a fumble, I know what to do. Or at least, you know, something that works. Again, I don't know that this is official from Strat-o-matic, but it's the first thing I've found that actually lays something out. It's a good looking mechanic, so I'm going to use it until something better comes along. So again, this is Chris. I know I've been out of it for about 3 or 4 weeks, guys. Started out really busy, then I got really sick, and then other stuff happening, but here I am. I'm finally back on a even kelter, more or less. So Strat-o-matic Delaware coming at you. Check out the company, strat-o-matic.com. They make this game. Support the company with your money for in-print card sets. I still have a problem saying that. And the game sets. Out of print card sets, a good place to go is moonlightgramsmarketplace.com. Chris Rosen up in Philly. Great guy to deal with. The forum I belong to, somers.activeboard.com. And this is Chris signing off. Keep on rolling, guys. Have a good evening. Fumble.